Oh, we're live! Man, that took a
Huzzah.
long time.
Splendid.
All right, and here is in the general chat. Here is the link to the video. And see your screen. I can get rid of. Whoa!
Oh, they're thorn bushes. Better.
All right. Okay, man, that took some time, but I think we're set. We're good to go. Now I gotta get pull this up. Okay, roll 20 is up. Okay, awesome. All right, man. Okay, so we're actually live now.
Oh yeah.
Let me just make a quick post on the Facebook, and then we can start. Man, I hope that I can really streamline this and do it faster. That would be great.
What are you talking about? We didn't. It wasn't too long.
It's only an hour and 7 minutes since our official start time.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello.
What?
Ghost.
All right.
What's up?
You said hello, so I'm asking
Oh.
what you're hello about.
What's up?
You said hello, so
To
I'm
the
asking.
viewers, obviously.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh.
All right. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. Our 0 viewers. Who wants to go ahead and read us in for what happened last time?
Big boom, kapow.
All right.
Bleh.
I'll go ahead and read this in. So, the party finds themselves upon an abandoned cabin. Cabin's up in the woods, up in the mountain, real cold. They investigate. Xin Mora, the monk who wants to eat spirits, walks in, sees a device next to a charred human skeleton in a room that is covered in soot and burn marks. He decides to walk over to the device and pick it up and turn it on. Xin Mora.
Did not turn on. Picked up with mage hand, examined. Device exploded, killing from 10 feet away.
Well, not necessarily killing as much as incinerated.
For
Isn't
all
that
the
the same
difference it
thing?
makes.
I want you to
Distraught-
try
Yeah.
harder to do that in a 1920s announcer voice.
All right.
I mean, I admired the job you were doing in the first place. So, yeah, continue.
Distraught, Penumbra tried to put the ghost of Xin Mora into her sword, but was unable to do so. So instead, she packed the ghost into a bottle of his own ashes. With his help and the ability to write cryptic messages on frost-laden windows, they were able to discern that the device needed a third ring, which was then crafted and discovered by the cleric, who then fixed the device and created a device of unknown powerful potential. And just before leaving, Penumbra fell through a weak part in the floor and 140 feet down, where she smacked her face on the bottom of a gorge. But thanks to the resourceful cleric, was able to rappel down, casting healing word, saving her life from a frozen death.
Indeed, that is what happened. So I believe you guys, last I recall, you guys had found the device, and Cleric threw the sort of what you call them advice of Xin Mora, you figured out that you needed to create the device, the ring, a third ring for the device, and so Cleric successfully created the ring and successfully attached the ring. No small feat. And now what?
As Penumbra slowly watches the cleric hammer away at the steel and iron to forge the ring, she can't help admire the firmness of his beard, the length of his locks, the glint in his eye.
Skip it.
As she peers around the corner from the doorway in the main hall.
Can I help you with something, Penumbra?
Tink, tink, tink.
Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Just thanks for that back there.
Oh, can't have anyone else dying, but I can help it. If you got the tools, why not use them?
Appreciate it. Yep. Penumbra walks away. Walks over to Cosette. And
Hey,
then Penumbra just what? Oh, she zooms
as
back. As soon as she hears that, she zooms back. Yes?
As you leave, hey, Penumbra. Things go right with all the spooky around here. I'm excited to see you utilize your tools to their full potential.
Okay. I'll do that. She walks away and then trips trips over the debris to her left and almost stumbles towards the hole but stops.
Tink, tink, tink.
And she walks over to the table, sits down in front of Cosette, who's standing right in front of her.
Cosette's like in shock because her, well, essentially her best friend just died. So she looks up at you and she goes, "You think Claire can fix him?"
Penumbra takes out the bottle of ashes. It's like, if I know, it's like Penumbra says, my sister of the deep is a cleric, and if I know clerics, they can turn this into anything.
But I want it to be my friend. I want him back and not in a bottle.
Could just be a squirrel. Would a squirrel be acceptable?
No, unless it's in plushy form.
I thought I could send him into my sword, but it didn't work like we did with your plushies. What's so special about your plushies?
Well, they're soft and adorable, and if you pull Sally the salamander's tongue, her eyes pop out.
Show me.
She pulls out the salamander.
Penumbra holds out her hands.
I place the salamander gently in your hands and watch you carefully in case you decide to like eat it or steal it like someone did with Wally.
Penumbra kind of like looks at it, sniffs it, and then she like pulls the tail.
The tongue.
But Penumbra's pulling the tail.
It farts. And you wondered what was so special.
And like, well, Shin's still here. He's talking to us through the windows. And I hold up the plushie and I'm like, how's this? Is this good enough?
Ah! Who's moving the screen?
What?
Shin, if you can hear me, go into the plushie. And Penumbra what
Wait,
waves it
let's
around.
have a selection. I stop and I pull out several more stuffed animals. I have a fine variety curated over my many long years of existence.
Penumbra looks at the mummy, which is standing at the other end of the table, and I'm like you're an undead. Can you fix him?
I pull out a sock puppet, a squirrel, and a sheep. That's also what I have, aside from the salamander.
The mummy says, "Well, I can break things. I am of magical make, but I do not know how to cast anything magical."
I didn't ask if you can cast magic. I asked, can you turn and I hold the bottle of Xin Mora's ashes. I can you make this something more palatable?
You would like to eat your friend?
Can I write anything on the wall?
I can provide you with glitter and googly eyes and pom-poms. In fact, I just dump a bunch on the table.
What?
Can I write
I
anything on the wall, though?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll a charisma check.
Oh damn it. Hold on. Gotta get into good old roll 20.
Gotta get into good old charisma mode. Charisma. Alright.
You don't have any of that, my man.
You really don't.
Look at this
I think
face. This
it's
face
literally
reeks charisma.
It just reeks.
Yeah.
Me and Daniel are the only people in roll 20 right now.
I
I'm in
can't
roll 20.
even stay in chat, dude. You want me to be in roll 20?
There we go.
You want me
could
to
jump in.
stay?
I could jump
Did
in
it-
roll 20, but
Did it roll?
I know. It's okay.
I don't think it rolled.
I am in roll 20.
Did it roll? Damn you! Okay, there we go. Nat 20.
I see a 5.
Where?
No, hold on. Yeah, nope. It's a nat 20.
Oh, is it in the general chat?
It's in the general chat. D&D Beyond.
Oh, I see. I should turn that off. Yes, you are nat 20. You could write a paragraph.
I read a single word. Useless. And I have an arrow pointing at the zombie.
Cosette immediately assumes that A, you're talking about her on her plushies, and B, she starts just getting the little sniffles.
You might have to write more now.
I'm all out of undead energy.
Well,
Affecting the physical world is very taxing business.
it is indeed. Cleric, you have finished your thing successfully. Hey, we have one viewer. Hello, one viewer.
Don't scare him off.
I know.
I would go about taking the ring back to the common place with the group, setting it down on the table where they are seated, and say, "You guys have any success with the recently dead?"
He thinks our efforts are useless. Apparently.
I look at the useless written on the window and the arrow obviously pointing to the mummy and go, "Yep, I share that sentiment."
You guys do not like the mummy.
Not at all. Not even a little.
I hug my mummy.
Now you
I-
stink like
No.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin
Pumpkins.
spice, and also
I give
now
her
he's
a
my
dirty
only
look.
friend aside from my best friend Penumbra.
I give an exhaustive sigh and pick the rings back up and go,
I give it
"Alright."
a dirty look.
Guess I'll do it. and I step away from the group as they're doing this, and their little group moment, and go about piecing them together the way that they are to be arranged.
Yeah, you succeed in doing so. Let me. I know I'm in needed of narration. Okay, all right. I'm running out of water. I need to go get some more.
Did you run out of water?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Be entertaining for like 2 seconds.
What a
Oh,
nerd, dude.
if Daniel's going to turn streaming into a business, he better start paying us for entertaining people while he gets water.
Yeah, and that's a weird way
Provide
to
us
pronounce
water.
vodka.
all right. I say that we unionize right now.
Anyone know a good union, Chuck?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that that utilities maintenance has a good rig.
They my job exists because they cheat out other unions.
Oh right, well I'm going to keep my big mouth shut.
Yeah, I don't have a union. I'm a private citizen, who also doesn't have a contract, so I'm kind of like fucked.
You're a dependent.
I mean, aren't we all though?
And Penumbra is going to walk over to the device where the cleric is in, and she says, "Is it ready yet?"
Oh yeah.
What is it?
All right.
You're gonna take over the world now? I'm so confused.
All right, great. I have an idea. Bring the device.
All right, I have
Think
returned.
it's nice in reverse.
Brunk, bring the device.
Were you guys entertaining? Did you create a union?
Yes,
How do
we
you
did.
know
Yeah.
about that?
Yes, you have to pay us $15 an hour.
Oh man, I think it'd be cheaper to hire union busters.
I'm not taking a pay cut.
I don't know
I
what
will
that means.
The
set you
digital
on
version
fire.
of Pinkertons.
All right, so
What's a
upon
union buster?
Oh,
That's
they're
really
like-
funny, actually.
they're just guys with clubs that go around beating people up.
Are you kidding me? I would murder them.
So Penumbra asks the cleric to place the device on the table in the center of the room.
I do so.
You listen to her?
Yeah, she requested. It
I
was
then-
illogical.
I then politely say, "It's probably best that everyone else get out of the room just to be safe."
Why?
And I put the bottle of ashes on the table.
The cleric does step out
Oh,
of the
wait,
room.
wait. Before I go, I add 2 googly eyes to the bottle.
Okay.
dear. Send help.
Yes,
At
I
least you can roll your eyes at us now.
So if everyone is at a safe distance, because that the mummy, Xin Umberwood, Xin
I'm
Mora,
rolling my
you're
eyes
already
at you.
Xin Mora, you're already as safe as you could possibly be. You can't even take damage.
There's,
And
I guess. I mean, you do have a point.
and I can't really move any of the tokens on here, so I'm just going to say for the sake of game that they're not none of them are there.
All right.
And then I'm going to suggest to the cleric turn the device on and then step away.
I
and then off
immediately walk up to them and say, I don't think that's a good idea.
Can I turn it on with my ghost powers?
God, did you put googly eyes on your mask?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Because
They are an
somebody told me to
improvement.
roll my eyes, so this is me rolling my eyes.
I told
I
Ron
don't
to roll
think-
his eyes.
I don't think that's a good idea to turn the device on. We could destroy the rest of this building we're in, or worse.
Penumbra turns to Shin Umberwood and he's like, "Did you prevent Xin Mora from being turned into a pile of soot?
No, but that could turn us all
Then-
into a pile of soot.
So what you're saying is that you're an expert in turning Xin Mora back from a pile of soot.
Is it more ash or soot?
The point is that the point
The
is, and
difference.
the point is, and I believe I understand this correctly. If turning the device on turned Xin Mora into a pile of ash, turning the device on again should reverse the effect.
Or it will just make us all die.
And Tumbra, you told me about people like him. They're negative no matter what you do.
I'm sorry, I don't want to end up like him.
Then stay out of the room. And Penumbra kind of like looks at you with like a bloodshot right eye and a crank in her neck, and like her fingers are now like beginning to like tense up into like spider legs.
Ooh.
What do you, and if I don't, what are you gonna do, little lady?
Little lady.
Gonna beat you up,
Bro, would you like me to set him on fire?
I imagine.
I don't think you're thinking this clearly.
I don't know. I just like fire.
The machine got turned on
Yes.
and killed someone.
Yes.
Machines usually do not give life once they take it.
I have a question for you though. Why does it hurt to try?
Because it could kill all of us in the room.
But if we're out of the room,
It could kill. You don't know what could happen. It could destroy the temple.
We're not in a temple. We're
You know
in
what
a
I mean.
cabin.
That's
Yeah,
there. I meant the temple.
I high five Penumbra.
Shut up. It could
She
destroy
spins.
this entire building.
She spins around and high fives Cosette. But
Oh god,
It's
we're
like,
the idiot twins.
we are going to try this.
Yes.
Unless you have the ability to bring people back from the maw of entropy, please back the fuck up.
Okay, first
Entropy
off,
means?
entropy, pretty big word for you.
I want to know what it means.
It's the
Does it
enemy
mean-
of all. It's the enemy of all things.
Enemy of keys. Oh, all things. Entropy.
Even the great demon Asmodei fears it.
Oh, who says Modi?
I have. That is that.
Sorry.
Is it or is it Asmodeus?
Asthma.
Asmodeus?
The number doesn't know that.
I start
Yeah, I was
taking
gonna say,
notes.
that's what I thought you might have meant as Meacredus, but I wasn't sure if you made that up or whatever.
Well,
Yes.
if you
It's like-
want to die and you want to risk our cleric's life and Cosette's life, so be it. But I will not participate, and I immediately start heading out of the cabin.
It's at this point when you walk out the front door, you realize the cleric is already outside and 150 feet away. As he had said that he left the room the second Penumbra asked for it. He's literally just leaning up against the tree, not even looking at the cabin.
All right, everyone out of the room.
Whittling. He feels like
That's
he
solved.
whittles.
He whittles.
I feel like he's whittling. Like a nice little goat. Like a wooden goat or a duck or something.
In a manner, he is scrimshandering, if that's what you mean.
I
No,
mean,
whittling.
Chuck.
He's
does
making
seem-
He's whittling something.
Chuck seems like a whittler.
All right, is everyone out of the Cosette, Mummy, out of the room. Go join the cleric.
Why doesn't the mummy do it? I mean, the mummy can't die.
That's true. Oh my gosh,
You're not there.
You actually have a good
I
idea.
mean, I'm not there. You're right, but I was just talking out of character for a minute.
I don't want to metagame a little bit, but I'm looking to my mummy and I'm like, huh, that might actually be a good idea. Mummy, can you?
And Cast Unseen Servant to see if my Unseen Servant can do it.
You know, this is absolutely something that the unseen servant could maybe do.
I summon Tad Normalcy.
Is that his name, Tad Normal Seed?
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you command him to go do the thing. So Sonar leaves. Penumbra, I assume you leave the area.
If she tells me.
Yeah, I go, hey Penumbra, Tad Normalcy will take care of it. He's my very, very best friend now that, like, you're over there and Mummy's outside and, the other one's dead.
All right. Penumbra's like, well, okay then. And she puts the bottle of Xin Mora's ashes on the table right next to the device. Hope this works. And she heads outside.
I get as far away as possible with being able to still hold my spell. And then I, like, duck under a table.
Sure. So you guys wait for a moment.
Just being the wise voice. Also, I don't think it'll matter, but you can cast a spell, and then tell it to do something, and then leave.
I thought it faded if I got too far away.
It might. I don't remember how Unseen Servant works. I feel like it had like a 60-foot distance, but I don't know. I don't remember.
It might. I also do not remember.
This is going to be one of those Looney Tune cartoons where they put a match into like a grass grill that's been like coated with an entire body of like starter fluid, and the whole thing is just going to go up in a mushroom cloud.
Could be.
Mushroom cloud.
So you guys are waiting right now. The snow is falling, the wind is blowing, and it's cold as balls.
How cold is balls?
It's
Asking for a friend.
I asked the mummy to start like a fire outside and roast some marshmallows.
pretty fadgin' cold. You see a radiant light emanating from the windows and the door of the cabin, just like the sun. It's so bright you have to like shield your eyes. But then the snow stops falling, the wind stops blowing, and it gets a little bit warmer. It goes from about, you'd say, it goes from -40 to approximately -10.
Oh man, how warm.
You have succeeded in changing the weather.
We have changed it from -40 to -10. The ice, which means. Well,
you don't know what it means?
Penumbra looks around, and
Sorry,
does she know?
I was muted. I meant to say, which to fill in for Penumbra, which means the Doc's theory on making the ring works.
It
So-
does indeed. And at that moment, Xin, you and Mecreadus are in the cabin. You cannot leave the cabin, so you watch as this light blossoms in front of you and becomes blindingly bright, and you sense that the weather outside has changed. Mecreadus looks at you with a tear in his eye, and he says, "My dream is complete. I can move on. I can go and rest in the halls of Lythander. Thank you, my friend. He ascends, floating up into the heavens. And at that moment, the sun... So right now, it's approximately 6, 7 p.m. It's, nighttime in the Dale. The sun blasts a beam through the night sky. Illuminating this entire area around you. It's not the whole sky being lit up. It's just like a spotlight. And Xin Mora, you are lying on your back. You taking a breath, and your eyes open, and you realize that you are back to life. Kind of
Is there googly eyes over his eyes?
Huh?
Are there googly eyes over his eyes?
Yes, there are.
Okay, since I'm still in the room because I have to be within 60 feet of my unseen servant, I'm gonna scream really, really loud, but like a happy scream, and like literally just like run, jump, hug. Although he's on the floor, so it's more like run, jump, pounce, hug.
I'm gonna say tackle.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And also,
I've been guided back.
Zombie!
I'm not a zombie.
But you were dead, and now you're undead.
Oh no! What if I am
Undead,
a
you're a
zombie?
zombie.
Sana,
Yeah.
the mommy, walks over and he's like, "Hey, undead, high five! Don't leave me hanging, bro."
Cleric! Cleric!
Everyone's
Where
outside.
is he?
I immediately give me a second. Coming up from behind it, you just see a hit of sacred flame aimed at its back that is hurtling towards it to blast it out of the way.
I was dead, right?
And now you're undead. See? Zombie.
Am I a zombie?
Yes.
Clerics have abilities that turn undead, right? Do they work on me?
It has. We do, but yeah. So I will do that. And leave it up to your capable hands and what you would like to do about it.
Yeah, you cast undead on him, and when he does so, Sheen, you feel that the spell has no effect.
Okay. So I came back the right way. If there is a right way to do that.
Penelope
Good.
crosses her arms and says, "There's no right way. As long as you exist, you are outside of the maw of the ultimate enemy."
I have questions.
I
And
have questions.
you guys, everyone, still being bathed in this light, even inside, the light permeates. You feel rejuvenated. You feel stronger, as though you are more resilient. You each get 10 temporary hit points that recharge at dawn.
Noise.
Dawn is 10 a.m.
Hey.
right now, so that's something, but... And you're all brought up to full HP if you were not already.
Do we have celebratory sandwiches?
If
Dang.
It's not every day someone dies and then undies.
I mean, that is true, unless necromancy's involved, which we've
Sano's
established
like, "Heyo!"
did not happen.
It's great. It's great though.
At the mention of necromancy, the cleric starts getting a little shifty. I'm just kidding.
Or are you he who won't tell us your god?
That's true.
I mean, we don't know that he has a god. He's just a
I
cleric
do.
with no name. You do?
I assume you guys share a god or something.
Penumbra is his goddess. I should have known.
That tracks.
It's all coming together now.
So, like I said, celebratory sandwiches.
Did you bring sandwiches?
bright light-
Celebratory rations.
Closes as you hear a voice say, "Thank you."
You're welcome. For what?
Are you the one who brought me back?
Well,
I have questions.
well, here's what happened. I put your ashes. I took all your ashes. I put it in a bottle, and then I put the bottle next to the device that, well, killed you. And then we turned it on again, and now you're here. So I guess light sometimes does good things.
Yes.
So, not to spoil it, but you do see how that doesn't make sense, right?
I mean, light and
Like-
heat
Like at
burns
least on
things.
purpose. Like it,
Burn
like
it-
it. You
Look.
know, maybe not every time, but just on paper, you understand how that doesn't track, right?
Penumbra kind of like she's like, oh, she's almost like parrot bobbing her head, and she's kind of like looking at you, and she's like, I don't follow. It's like one of those mechanical things. You flip the switch, it does the thing. You flip the switch again, it does the opposite. This thing killed you, so we turned it on again, and it unkilled you.
Okay, but like stabbing dead bodies doesn't remove stab wounds. Like you get me? Like a little?
Wait. Magic.
Like probably, but I mean, okay, yeah, all right, that's fair.
That tracks.
Another
I wonder
light
if there's ways to make
is not
magic.
prepared to investigate it any further.
begins shining
As
from the east. A cold, hateful light. And it seems to be getting closer.
A what light?
A cold and hateful light is shining from the east. And it seems to
Oh
be
man,
getting
I really wish
closer.
I had a fake mustache right now.
The cleric is going to point out to the group, like, you guys see that cold, hateful light coming from the east, as he's casually strolling to the far west side of the group.
Yeah.
Sure.
careful of the hole.
Yeah, don't go near it.
Don't touch the hole.
Maybe if nobody moves, it won't see us.
Well, I mean, hate has a way of finding you is the problem.
I closed the door.
Penumbra is like, if you want to hide under the table is the best spot.
Oh wait, I can go invisible.
Invisible and under the table.
Haha, they'll never see us.
Got him.
You know what? I'm ready to take it.
Oh no! Stop!
I guess I get it.
I just finished. I'm just finished.
Alright, I'm just gonna throw in a random token because I don't have the token for this monster.
Oh dear.
And I'm gonna do the same for these other guys. And hopefully it'll load. No promises. Maybe I need to drop them again.
Where's
there's one.
that? Where's Shin Umberwood when we need him?
Wait, where did Shin go?
I think he went to wipe his butt. That's
Oh.
we've
Oh.
I think we've established that's what he does when he leaves. He just goes and wipes his ass.
Oh no, I meant
Um,
like in the story, like because he was walking outside.
Oh,
Oh no, because he's not even in the Discord chat anymore.
Oh really?
Having problems
I was
connecting.
alt tabbed. I literally just did not realize that. I thought he was like waiting for something to happen.
I mean, I'm pretty sure after all that he'd have an opinion or two at least.
Sheen Umberwood. I don't even have his character on here. That's weird. Oh no, it is. I do have it. It's Shin. Here, we'll put him. We'll say he was hanging out by this tree over here.
He'd be the first person to notice something was wrong.
I can't wait to go back to tabletop. Roll20 is so fucking slow. Like drag, drop, nothing. Drag, drop, nothing. Hey, there's something. Alright. Do you guys have mummy over there? You do? Okay, we're gonna drag drop this. Okay, there's one. Good. And these guys.
There's-
I'm sure these guys are tiny. This mask really restricts my vision.
It's going to also be really rancid after a few usage. Make sure you clean it daily.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like a fully closed mask. You can see like the side. You can see my jaw. It's just around the eyes, really. But yeah, you're right. I should wipe it down with an alcohol cloth. I might decide not to use it after a little while. We'll see how it goes. It depends on how inconvenient it is. It's kind of inconvenient right now, but it might be something that I can become accustomed to. Gotta try it out for a little while. That seems like a reasonable assortment. All right. So you see before you here. Oh man, are these? They're all grouped together, motherfucker. On group. They shouldn't have been grouped together in the first place.
Oh,
okay. Okay, so you see before you here a tall figure draped in cold weather gear with bright light white illuminating off of him, and a horrendously bright spotlight coming out of his face. And here, and here, you see creatures. They appear to be made of ice. They have a long, hooked nose, sort of like an icicle, and their head is long, sleeked back, and sort of domed like a cone head, and it's see-through. They have these pointed ears like an elf and these jagged wings. I'll go ahead and post the picture in the VTT.
Just so you know, Daniel, that these creatures are arriving out of sight from most of the party. So Penumbra can like sneak forward and look around the corner and get a glimpse at what she's looking at.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll just go ahead and assume that I need to make a stealth check for that.
Yeah, good idea. Let me know what your stealth is.
It's a 22.
Yeah, their passive perception is not 22. I can tell you that without even looking.
Okay, so Penumbra sees. What does Penumbra see again?
So I posted it in the Roll20 chat. It's so you see the Cold Light Walker. which is that sort of bright zombie
remember that
figure thing that you fought before. And alongside him, you see these sort of ice nymphs. They're that's the best. That's the word. You don't know that that's what they're called, but that's the word that comes to your mind, like some sort of ice demon or something. They have a long icicle-shaped nose, sharp talons, wings. They're pretty ugly. Their body glistens as though they're made entirely out of ice.
Huh.
And
Well, don't that...
roll initiative.
Do they see me?
You don't know that.
Well, I mean, I'm sneaking up on them, so I rolled a 22. Do they see me?
Let me see.
Because right now, none of us are in.
Your role is more so for your self assurance of whether or not you believe they see you, not how stealthy you think that you're being.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Like, I understand the question. So he's asking. He's basically saying, I'm looking at them. Can I tell? Does it look like they're taking notice of me? So as far as you can tell, it does not look like they are taking notice of you.
Okay. So do you still want us to roll for initiative?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Initiative can also be rolled as a passive thing, where if you have a surprise round, you would go first above all the initiatives.
I have.
Thank you for that info. Actually, that was
And
helpful.
that is a 13.
13 for Xin Mora.
Penumbra has a 12.
Penumbra has a 12.
I got a 5.
5 for Cosette.
Cleric has 9.
Cleric is 9. And Shinumberwood, what do you have? Oh, he's not here. God damn it. I have to play his character. Motherfucker. Why did he abandon us again?
Shim Umberwood is Colin's here.
Yeah. Mora is Colin. Umberwood is Ghost, right?
Yes, correct.
Ghost, why did you abandon me?
You insinuated he's wiping his butt.
Oh yeah, that's right. He needed to wipe his butt.
It could be a doozy right now. So I send my thoughts and prayers to him.
A dookie doozy.
7.
Doozy doofy.
The strongest of poop.
I can hear your turn signal.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stop using.
No one needs to know where you're going.
You take a chance.
Fucking damn it.
It's okay. Nobody in Florida uses turn signals. They figure it gives the other drivers too much information.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
not their
giving them
business where you're going.
It's like giving them advantage on initiative.
Yep.
Fun fact. I have never in my life made a turn in a car without using a turn signal.
Me neither.
I believe that. I think I may have. I'm pretty sure I have. But I make it a habit to use my turn signal as often as I can.
2 seconds. Bear back.
I'm sure I've forgotten maybe like a few times, especially while I was learning, but like I don't like make a habit of not doing it. Like even if there's like nobody else on the road, I'll still do it just in case. I don't know, there's a cop hiding in the freaking bushes or something. I don't know.
I feel extra good about doing it when I know there's no one around me for like a quarter mile. Take that, unknown assailants. Like rolling a 22 on your stealth, but still not being sure if the enemy sees you or not.
Yeah. Rolled a nat 20 with my modifier. It's a 28. Do they see me?
Don't think so.
Alright, I need to get all of your initiatives again, but wait just a second. It's all because Shin Umberwood left us. It's his fault.
Darn it, Shin. Darn it, Shin. Why?
Alright. I've got his character pulled up. Here's his initiative. 12. Alright. Cosette, what's your
I'm back.
initiative? Hello?
I'm back.
Okay. Xin Mora, what's your initiative?
13.
13. Penumbra, what's your initiative?
12.
Cleric, what's your initiative?
9.
And Cosette, what's your initiative?
5.
Alright. Let's do it. Alright. Cold Light Walker is first to go. Oh man, I gotta do a thing. Okay. What did you say your hide check was? Your stealth check, Penumbra?
Stealth check was 22.
Okay. Describe to me how you are hiding.
Penumbra is laying prone on the planks at the corner, the top where she's at, peering around the corner.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's see, he's, oh my god, he's got a movement of 30? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you watch as this creature turns its headlights, sort of scanning the building with its headlight-like face. It turns and walks up the stairs and stops here. It doesn't appear to take notice of you. Okay, Xin Mora.
Okay. Oh, jeez. I logged into Roll20 and then failed to hit launch game. All right, 1 second. Loading on in. Okay. So I see. Oh, geez. Either I'm okay. So are we still? We're still on the map with the not cabin. Jeez, I don't know why I forgot the word cabin.
Yes,
I was about to
with
say
the cabin.
cabin. We're still on that map.
Yes, you should still be on the cabin.
Okay. Well, um, where is my character currently? I'm still in the room where I had perished. Our
Hey,
is where our tokens are, where we canonically are right now in this encounter.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20 feet, and ooh, 5, 6, 7.
And don't forget that
8.
this is not here. This floor, this deck is gone.
Let's see. Okay, that deck is gone. That means this building doesn't have a door, or
It has a door. There's just so like the only way out. You can. Yeah, thank you for doing that. I was trying to find a way. To get out of the building, you're gonna have to make a check, and there's a couple ways you could do it. You could make a check to squeeze through the window. You can make a check to jump from the door to the platform, or you could jump down to the snow, and it's a 20-foot drop. So there's potential for injury, but there's also like people can jump 20 feet, and if you roll and land correctly, you can avoid injury. So the DC for that is variable, right? I'm not going to tell you what the DCs are, but you can tell me what you're going to do and make the athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay then.
So let me put it to you this way. Probably, I imagine, because this is like a 10-foot jump, it would be really difficult to jump from here to here. Could be done. I think it would be difficult to squeeze through this window quickly. And I think probably the easiest way to get out and have like mobility and like reaction is probably just to jump straight down. But
just fall into the snow.
Yeah, probably is the easiest way.
Okay,
you can make the choice that you want to make.
All right, I'm going to use my action to dash, so I get an additional 40 feet of movement. Let's see, and poof. Okay, so yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to jump into the snow. So 1, 2. Well, blah. Darn it! It won't let me scoot through the door. Is the door not like deemed open?
It's open. It should be open. Can you get
I
through
closed it?
Oh, you closed it? How did you close it? Oh.
Not on your end, but I did vocally say once we saw the things, I closed the door.
Well, you're vocally closing the door actually closed the door, so good job.
Somehow.
Hooray.
Okay, I've opened it, so you can get through.
Cool.
I close it.
You did.
Damn it. Well, then I open the door as I'm approaching. Then there we go. It still won't let me move through the door.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, never mind. There we go. All right. And then let's see. So that was 9, 10, and that's me in the snow. Then.
Yep.
From my understanding. Okay. I will use my reaction.
Go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check just to avoid damage.
I will use my slow fall perk. Hold on 1 second. I will read it out. I had it open. Where did it? There we go. Use your reaction when you fall to reduce any fall damage you take by 20. It's like, I think it's like 5 per monk level, so that's why it's 20. But
well, I mean, it's only 1d6 per. God fucking damn it!
Yeah, that means it literally cannot damage me if I do that. Like, there's literally no combination of d6s that will do that for me.
Okay, one more time. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I clicked the wrong button, I guess. Tell me what your initiatives were.
13.
Penumbra's was 12.
The cleric was 9.
And Cassette, what was yours?
5.
Our initiatives? Yeah, mine was 5.
I'm not sure. I don't even know what button I hit. I don't know why. Kind of makes me angry, though. 7. Okay, you can continue with your turn.
Okay. So, I land in the snow. I used my slow fall to avoid taking damage, and let's see. So, I've used 10 movement, therefore I have blah blah blah. I have 6 left. Jeez, I don't know what the hell I was doing trying to do math, but so 11, 12, and what the heck? 13, 14, and 15. Oh. Well, there's a tree there, so I guess, yeah. That is where I will end my turn.
All right, and
And I hit the Overwatch button.
huh?
Oh, that was a joke for anybody who's ever played. Geez, what the heck is it called? XCOM. Yeah.
All right. So next up is hello, Rawaro 16057. Next up is Penumbra.
And I'm just gonna look at what she sees, and she's gonna be like, "Okay, there's a giant ice zombie heading towards me, and there are a bunch of ice imps flying about. Well, that's just dandy." She's going to 5 and 15, 20, 25, and she's going to peek her head inside the window and say, another one of O'Reil's ice zombies is coming to kill us, and there are flying ice imps with her. So, what are we going to do about that?"
Well, I mean, I think the answer is obvious. We have to kill them, or else they're gonna kill us.
Hopefully, looking like a killer be killed sort of situation right now.
Yeah, that seems about right. You get that, Cosette?
We're gonna kill him.
We're gonna kill him.
Huzzah.
Kill him, Dad.
And Penumbra moves over 5 more feet, and that will end my turn. And I ready in action, just in case.
Okay. Where did she number would go anyway?
Issues.
Nobody knows.
I don't think I even heard him like duck out.
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible he's
His-
got like internet issues right now.
His internet had got all choppy for a while, and then he just got disconnected.
Oh yeah, maybe
okay.
he just got tired of it. That would make sense. Shitty internet is a shitty experience. Okay, Cleric, you are up.
How
Yeah, he's
far?
off. Yeah, he's offline completely. So just so you know.
How far is Jean from me?
I'm like out in the snow.
Like you are inside like the far end of the building, so you'd have to travel 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet would get you to like the front of the inside of the building where Cosette and Penumbra are.
Okay, I move so that the 3 of them are within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
And as I do, I'm grumbling disgruntledly about another disturbance coming up when we haven't even recovered from the last one. Pulling out my a separate flask off my left hip, uncorking it, and it is a very tapered tip where it comes out as a dropper instead of like a full flow, and just do a full arm swing as drops of holy water come out, and I cast the incantation. They glow with brilliance, and there's 4 streaks of light that fly towards you, striking you all and casting bless. As I do that, tuck it back with my left hand. My right hand comes alight the spiritual weapon, cast as a bonus action. My full 30 feet of movement to move towards the fight.
All right, so you'll just have to remind me what you have active when
Sure.
the time comes.
The enemy is not going to be, after I move my full 30 feet, is it within 30 feet or 20 feet of me?
Definitely not.
Okay, then yeah, I am holding my spiritual weapon. Well, I will have cast it in my hand and then tossed it 20 feet at it.
All right.
Hovering as close to Sheen as possible.
All right. Cool. Next up. Is he in you said you cast spiritual weapon and what else did you cast?
Bless.
I see. Okay. All right. So next is Shin Umberwood. And he is a bruiser. So, let's see. He is over here. I think he's just going to charge.
He's in
Just
two different
go on.
places. He has 2 tokens on the map.
You're right. Let me fix that. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't realize.
Oh shoot, which one's the real one?
The one closer to the outhouse, because he's wiping his ass.
Okay.
Ew.
You like how I brought that full circle?
No, I
Full-
don't. You should be set on fire.
Full
Damn.
circle.
All the way on fire. You said.
If you're
Fine.
in the chat right now, set him on fire. Set the DM on fire.
Yeah, we actually do have one viewer, I think. So that's great.
/fire in chat.
He's
Bird
gonna
in the lab.
Shin is gonna double move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So yeah, he can get right behind him. And that's what he can do. Alright, this mask is really not working for me. If you can see how I'm moving my head, like I have like this much vision, so like I have to be like huh? Alright, let's see here. So we've got whose turn is it? It is. Oh, these guys have a turn. All right. Let's see. I haven't really prepared as much as I would like to have prepared. All right. So, I can do that. I can do that. Penumbra, tell me how you are hidden right now.
Hmm?
Tell me how you are hidden right now. Or are you hidden right now? Are you still stealthed?
I do not have line of sight of them.
So that's a no.
So no.
Okay.
But I did ready an action, which is readying a short bow shot.
Okay. Let's see. I know what they're gonna do then. So they fly. They fly 20 feet up. Except for this one who is on the same level as So this one flies maybe 5 feet up. And he's going to fly over and attack Shin Umberwood with a claw. 4 is a miss. This one flies 20 feet up, 5, 10, 15, 20. And 25, 30. He's going to double move. Excuse me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as he can get. Let's see. 25, 30. Double move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So these 2 are 20 feet up. And this one is maybe 5 feet up. Sort of flapping in the wind there. Alright, that is what they can do. Next up then is next up is Cosette and Sonar. The mummy's gonna go on your turn with you, Cosette.
I'm going to turn to my mummy and I go, "Hey, Mumsy, you ready for this?" And I gesture for him to lead the way outside.
He says, "I was made ready."
I
Guess
know
he
I woke
wasn't
you up
born,
for
he
this
was
exact
made.
reason. All right, and since I am basically peeking out the door, I'm going to look at the one that I can see that's too far away, and I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on it. And I'm going to say, "Hey, you really picked a good day to die."
Alright, so it needs to make a wisdom save?
Yeah.
What's it need to beat?
God, I think mine is no, it's got
Welcome back, Ghost.
Hey.
Hey, Ghost.
Were you pooping?
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah. I knew it!
13, by the way.
I freaking knew it!
What did I miss?
We're in the middle
They
of
were
battle.
betting on whether, yeah.
What,
Basically,
I come back?
we fixed Colin's character. We fixed Mora.
Somehow
And I was right.
They
And we
turned
did not-
life back on.
Yeah. And we did not get to have celebratory sandwiches because ice goons are here, and also a bad light.
I see.
Bad light indeed.
I see. How's that? See. Okay. A lot to take in. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, I'm out. Okay, Cosette, it's your turn.
I said 13.
13.
My DC's.
What?
That's my save.
Oh. Well, actually, do you need? I think you might probably need to have line of sight.
Well, I said I'm right in front of the door.
Oh, okay. Do you need me to move you?
Aren't I already right in front of the door?
Your character is right here. The door is right here.
Yeah, you're
So this is a window.
on my screen. You're actually a foot away, a square away. From
Okay.
me.
So it must have reverted back a step towards the door, and I said I was going to lean my head out. and just shout to the one outside that's like too far away to reach us, but definitely within line of sight.
Okay, this one. Sure, the one closest to Penumbra, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Don't forget, you guys do have 10 points of temporary HP. If you haven't added that to yourselves already.
That's already done.
It did not succeed its saving throw. It failed horribly.
Oh.
Ah.
So go ahead and roll damage.
It has never been this sad before.
But that's 2 more damage than it had. 2 less damage? Yeah.
Oh, so your damage is 2?
Mm-hmm.
2's alright.
Times are hard for magic users. At least for cantrip users.
Hard, sir.
And I
Times
also
is hard.
told my mummy to get outside and go kill them.
Go punch things?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do I have his
go
token
kill the bad
set
guy.
so that you can control him? I do not. Let me do
No.
that now. Cosette. Probably Cosette. Alright, you should be able to move him now.
Okay, is right here, like where I'm moving him, is this a way out?
Yeah, he'll need to succeed on a strength or athletics check. Do you need me to send you his, link?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
He is blessed and gets to add a d4 if he needs.
Alright, there's his link. I just see, like, this guy who's, like, shooting fire out of his butt. Was that supposed to be Ghost?
Well, no. B asked me to set you on fire, so that's what I...
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for being so supportive. Okay, so he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah. So it would be strength or dex, either one. Probably strength for him since he's such a beefy dude.
Alright, he got, well, okay. He got a 8 plus whatever bless adds.
I think it's, what does bless add? Is it a d4?
A d4 to any saving throw.
Well, why don't you go ahead and roll that, cleric? It's your bless.
There it is. He gets to add 3.
Alright, so 11. Good enough. Well, you know what?
Better than average.
Yeah, it is.
But then Cosette could do.
Yeah, I really think it's got to be like a 15 because it's well,
those super windows.
Yeah, they're not like super windows. I'm just Like climbing through a window is actually quite difficult. Like I think he's gonna have. Okay, so yeah, we'll set it at 15, and with an 11, he can still do it, but he will have to use an action. So both a move and an action, because it's
Okay.
such an obstacle. So then
He does that.
boop, he gets on that side, and his turn's over. I didn't do that. Alright, I am like 5 seconds away from taking this mask off because it restricts my vision so much.
Buy a knitted wool mask.
I might just go as myself, and that can be okay, and that's... We won't talk about the reasons why that would be a problem at the moment. Alright, so next is... Cold Light Walker. Oh boy. Okay, so... Is it just me, or is the pace of this going slower than usual?
No, it's just there's a lot of ability checks we have to do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is about normal. It's just like there's a lot of people with turns that have to do things.
Tension is building.
Okay, I'm just checking. It felt like it was dragging out, and I wasn't sure if it was due to like the 3 screens or the mask or what's going on. So okay. Alright, so he is going to turn around and blind attempt to blind Xin Umberwood. So Xin needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Xin Umberwood, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
He is offline because he lost connection to his internet again.
I'll make it for him.
The exact moment it was his turn.
Right.
Hey guys, I made it home.
Welcome back.
I'm glad you're safe.
Oh yeah.
Want to play some D&D?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I keep losing my mouse. Alright, he needs to make a... Okay, I know where I'm at. DC 14, Constitution saving throw. Xin Umberwood.
Yeah.
12. So he did not succeed, and he is blinded now.
Oh no.
Which
Did
means...
he add his bless? Would a DC would D4 make a difference?
Go ahead and roll for that.
Boy.
Because he had 12.
Oh snap.
Got another 3.
It
So
makes
15
all the difference in the world. He is not blinded.
Oh yeah. Bless so good.
Yeah,
When the
so
darkness began to wash over him.
So he
Little pillar light.
the Cold Light Walker turns its lighthouse like beam on his face, and he like tries to look away and is just not fast enough, but there is some divine intervention as it sort of like nullifies and darkens the beam right in front of his face. in a small area, protecting his eyes.
This light aegis of radiant light nullifies the spell just enough for him to keep his senses.
Yeah. The creature does, however, go on to make 2 attacks. And he's going to make 2 slam attacks. Uh, 19 is a hit. 7 is a miss. He takes 29 damage. Dying. Somebody's beefy. Holy poop! Shin Umberwood is unconscious.
Sweet
He's got 10 HP of
Oh,
temp
you're
HP.
right. 10 temporary HP.
Jesus.
Hey, my migraine's like too bad for me to continue. I'm sorry, guys.
That's alright.
Farewell.
So temporary
Bye.
HP goes
Rest
down
well,
to 0.
friend.
Minus 10. Alright. Yeah, if it weren't for that 10 temporary HP, he would be unconscious. But thankfully, Lythander is a good and generous deity.
Whoever that is.
The god of the morning! The morning lord! God of rebirth!
I know, I was messing with you.
Oh my god. Don't make me read off all the titles. Or do, because I kind of enjoy doing that. Anyway, Xin Mora, it's your turn.
Oh. Well, let's see. After hearing what is presumably a blood-curdling scream, or, I don't know, an injured grunt, I guess I'm gonna head in that direction since things are happening. But also, there's a guy here, so 1, 2, 3.
So this guy is 20 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't matter then. 4, 5, 6. This guy over here, is he 20 feet in the air?
No, he's only 5 feet in the air. Technically, you can still hit him.
Excellent. Let's see. Was that 6 or 7? It doesn't matter actually, but from there, I'm going to activate my Arms of the Astral Self. So that creature needs to make a DC 13. Is that? Hold on. Let me check something. I think it's dexterity, but there's a menu in the way, and I don't know how to get rid of it. There we go. Okay. Where is it? Yes. Dex saving throw.
DC 13 dex.
Yes.
Okay. $19. That's a success. What were
Damn.
you attacking him with?
That was me just activating my Arms of the Astral
okay.
Self, which was the bonus action. And then I'm going to actually... Oh, yes. As they emerge, this time they are, in fact, still arms.
So they're like extra arms. It's kind of like you have 4 arms.
It's kind of like... They're not attached to my body.
Okay.
Like, let me... I don't know if I have a good way. I don't know if I have like a good stock picture. Okay, have you ever played any of the Devil May Cry games?
I have, actually. I love those games.
Yes. So Nero's Buster Arm. Imagine that sort of scenario where they're kind of just like out away because they can reach up to 10 feet away. So they don't have to be attached to my body.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's like
And
extra
then
arms.
Give them a punch.
I imagine that instead of hitting him with fists, you hit him with the shoulder part because they're unattached and they're just like one arm grabs the other arm and just uses it like a club.
I mean, it could do that. I don't know.
that would be hilarious.
Let's see.
All right,
All right.
19 is a hit.
Excellent. I see it says to click. Is that...
Yeah, that will roll damage for you.
It, it is doing nothing of the sort.
Maybe I need to click it. Maybe I've got the magic touch. Oh, no! You're going to have to roll your own damage.
Okay. That's fine. I just wasn't sure why it like said click. I was like, is this a trap? Jeez.
No, it's a troll.
All right, and that
It's telling you to
is
click, but it doesn't do
5.
anything.
It takes 5 force damage.
5. 5 is good.
And that is all I can achieve at this time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's my mouse. Okay, 5. I need a better setup. My setup is like I've got 3 screens, which is cool, but like got one here, and one here, and one here. Like I need like just a wall of screens.
You need to get yourself a stand, like a stand for your screens.
Oh yeah, that would be good. All right, 5. He takes 5. I think. Oh, I see. Okay, so this one then. Okay, next up, is your turn done?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Next
at
up
the
is
time.
Penumbra.
I can also take Cosette's turns if you would like.
Oh yeah, that's probably good. Penumbra.
I will take out my bow and I will shoot the nearest imp to me.
All right.
Simple.
Roll an attack roll.
And does
Genetic
bless count with?
immunity for small streamers.
Yes, it is attacks and saves. It is everything except for checks.
That was a 14.
14 is a hit.
Excellent. And that does. Yep, that does 5 damage.
Ooh.
All right, and you're attacking the one directly in front of you?
Yep.
This thing is annoying.
For 5. And with your bow?
Yep.
All right, you shoot a bow, and it pierces through its wing, through the membrane of its wing. Cleric, you're up.
The cleric that is not yet in needs to know how far away he is from the enemy.
Okay, cleric is, I believe,
Within 30 feet.
yeah, I would imagine that you're probably like,
I don't know why this
at
has me
least
here.
there.
Oh.
But maybe even, there by now.
Okay, because I'd use my full movement to run up towards Sheen on the last one, which he used his monk movement, which was 15 feet further than, or 20 feet further than me, so I should have been within 20 feet of him.
Okay, so then like here.
Yeah. And from here is when I cast I made sure I was in range of everyone for it to hit the bless. And my last turn, my spiritual weapon to come out in my hand, which I had floated it 20 feet forward for its movement per round.
All right, and keep
So
in
I should
mind
have-
that these two are 20 feet up at the moment.
That's fine. The one, in which case, if that's the truth, then, has Jin, there's the one that Cosette had hit. Is there any other one that had been damaged yet?
So this one has been hit by Cosette and Penumbra. This one has been hit by Xin Mora. This one has not
Okay.
been hit.
So this one having been the one that was hit, the spiritual hammer that is 20 feet out from me would go and float that 20 feet towards him because it can float up and down and go those directions.
All right.
And
I will be right back. 1 second.
take a swing, which is going to be a roll of not good, but I have. Did I choose it for this? I did. I will use a luck to re-roll that. Too many characters, it's hard to know which one's which. Spiritual weapon. Didn't help. Okay. So an 8, I am not blessed, so an 8 doesn't hit. I will. Then that was my bonus action, so that would be a Toll the Dead as my action on it. It makes a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
All right.
As I missing twice with it, saying you're fighting awfully hard for someone whose time's about to be up. And as I mentioned, time the dole of a bell comes.
It fails.
I will roll the d12 of necrotic damage it's about to take.
You're hitting the one that they've already damaged.
Correct.
Okay.
For 4 damage.
4.
Yeah, not the best.
Yeah, you like the small of its back turns a little bit black, begins to melt a little bit.
Good. I still have my movement, 5, 10, 15, 20. I will move beside 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move up to here for Jean. And that's where I am. End turn. Enemy's turn.
All right.
Actually fully take back that movement before my turn's ultimately over because I only want to move here. I want to keep line of sight of everyone.
Next is Sheen Umberwood's turn. And he will attack the Cold Light Walker, because that seems like a thing that he would do. Let's see, does he have anything? He's got light. Necrotic Shroud. Telekinetic movement. You can regain 1 expended psionic energy dice. Second wind. Psionic strike. Action surge. Yeah. Alright, so he is going to hit the thing with his longsword. Two-handed. He rolls a 15, which does hit.
Yeah, that's what I pay you for. That's what I pay you for.
Two-handed damage 4. How is the one-handed damage more than the two-handed damage?
It's kind of a depends on the item.
Rolling 4 and 8. I don't understand this. Oh, I see. So he got a, looks like he got a 5 plus his 3, and for the two-handed, he rolled a 3 plus a 1. So he rolled a 1 on the two-handed. So that okay, it's just the size of the die. It goes from a D8 to a D10. Okay, 4. I mean, I said two-handed, so it is what it is. I feel kind of gypped though. So he does 4 damage. And he's going to go ahead and action surge. And attack two-handed again. Go ahead and mark action surge. Nat motherfucking 20. Booyah! So that's going to be 10 plus 3 is 13 plus a d10. We'll just roll one of those. If I can find... I can't fucking find my mouse. Here it is. I wish the mouse was black instead of white, and I could fucking see it. 10... 3. So 16 total. Man, he is rolling some shitty damage. Alright, yeah, I think that's gonna be his turn then. I don't think there's anything else he can do. So next up is Cosette.
Cosette, I can't control her character, but she's
sorry,
going...
my mistake. Cosette is after.
Yeah, that should be an enemy.
Okay, back. Sorry about that.
Yep. I think I'm gonna ditch this mask, and I'm just gonna be okay with that. Because it's just blocking my vision too much. And I'm gonna get my glasses if I can find them. Is what it is. Well, I'll look for my glasses later. Alright. Now I can see. Alright, let's see. This is actually so much better.
Get half the battle.
Visibility.
Visibility is good. Okay, so this one here in front of Chris and Sanar is going to release its ice breath. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Chris and Sanar. I'll make the dex save for Sanar. 19. That's a success. 24, also a success. So you guys take half damage. 3.
Ooh.
And that is it.
The big 3.
And yeah, it can't really do much else of use, but it does need to move because it has a fly speed.
Yeah.
So it's going to fly. Oops. I'm just going to move this over here. I'll use that again later. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I should probably put this onto the token there. Yeah. So that is what hit you. Just a cone of cold breath. Move over here, and
Yep.
he's gonna fly 5 feet. That keeps him flying. Do they have to fly half their movement speed, or just
Any distance.
any distance?
I'm gonna say, is that how fly speed works?
Yeah, like you could, because technically you could go back and forth in the same space for the full duration of the movement. It doesn't matter. Fly, you need to move unless you have specifically it says levitate in it. Because flying, you are continuously flapping your wings. If you don't move, you fall.
Yep. This is why it's
I mean, I
good
guess
to have
I get it.
Encyclopedia Josh.
I guess that does make sense for creatures that are like flying with wings. Like I know you said they had wings for some reason. It didn't really click that they were flapping them. I thought they were kind of aesthetic.
Yeah, they're flapping.
I literally thought they were just like magic. Cause
Magically flying, like the wings are there, but they're not moving. They're just frozen in this
I mean,
position.
even if they are kind of like when you think about, like, I don't know, angels or something like that. Like, sure, they're there and they might even be moving, but then they're not doing what physical wings do for creatures that have them, like insects and birds and bats. They're not like flapping them. They're too big.
They fly by divine right, not by physics.
Yeah, like that's kind of what I figured was happening here.
No, that's what was it? It was like 3 point.
If it was a huge, yeah, if it was a huge bird, I would have been like, oh, okay, I guess I can see maybe like a condor or something like that. But
a rock.
yeah,
All right. So next up is. Oh, there's still 2 more ice methods. Okay. So this one is just gonna attack Xin Umberwood again with claw. Well. Claw. 12 versus his AC is a miss. And let's see, 20 feet up. So this guy is going, let's see, 15 foot. All right. So he's going to fly down 5 feet. So now he's 15 feet off the ground. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And in theory, yes, he can hit both of you with his cone of cold breath. So you guys need to make a dexterity saving throw.
That plus that is 19.
All right, that's a success. 20 is also a
hit.
success. So you guys will take only half damage. 5. So you'll take 2.
Oh yeah.
Because half of 5 is 2. It's actually 3, but rounded down, you know.
Sweet.
2 off the temp health.
What's next?
Next is... we are getting late. So Cosette is next.
Cosette will walk up into the middle where she has eyes on as many people as possible. Well, at least 3 people, and making sure that Xin is one of them, and will channel her bardic powers. Oh, that's because it's my screen. Mantle of Inspiration, being Xin, both Xin and Sheen and Penumbra, 5 temporary hit points each.
Don't do that. Temporary hit points don't stack.
Yeah. They just replace.
Well, for
Wait.
at least for him, it would matter, and for me, it would also matter.
Well, I've got 8 temporary hit points right
Yeah.
now, so
So if you replaced
Okay.
it, then it would make it 5.
Well, instead, then she will do, she'll just give bardic inspiration to Xin, and from then cast. She has no healing spells. Oh, that is again my thing. She'll do Vicious Mockery again, because that's what she got. On the most injured one, the one nearest Penumbra.
All right. Let's see.
It
it's
is.
a wisdom save.
Yeah, it's a saving throw. Wisdom 13.
She saves, or it saves.
It will take half damage.
I don't think it takes half damage because that's a cantrip.
Disadvantage on next makes before. Okay. No, if the target can hear you, it must exceed and have disadvantage. Okay, so nothing happens. It just saves.
All
thing
right.
about cantrips is that since they don't cost anything, they are at risk of doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the end of her turn.
Cold Light Walker. Let's move that out of the way. It's continuing to look at Sheen Umberwood. It's going to attempt to blind him again. So he needs to make a Constitution save. Bless lasts for an hour. Is that right? Or
Regardless, even if it's a minute, that would be 10 rounds. And we're on the 3rd round.
yeah. All right. So go ahead and roll the d4 for his save. Constitution. Oops, that was the wrong one. Try that again.
You get an extra 3.
All right, so he's got 8, 9, 10, 11. And that is not going to do it. So this time he gets blinded. I'm just double checking. Because a lot of times if you save, then you are immune, but not in this case. So blinded, he automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, so attack rolls against him have advantage, and attack rolls he makes have disadvantage. And the thing is going to make a slam attack with advantage. So 16, that's a hit. Oh my god. 28 damage total, 13 bludgeoning, 15 cold. wonder if he has anything he can do as a reaction. Let me take a quick.
He could parry. Is he a fighter? So no, he's not a fighter.
Protective field. When
might be a fighter.
you or another creature you see within takes damage, you can use your reaction to expend 1 psionic energy die and reduce the damage by 1d6 plus 1. So he's going to do that. Reduce the damage by 1d6 plus 1.
So just so you know, it would have to. Oh, never mind. You're fine. Nothing. Read that. I heard that wrong.
Okay. So just a d6 here. 4, 5. So he can reduce the damage by 5. So he takes 23 then. Yeah, he's still unconscious. But
I was gonna say, I'm like, he literally barely survived last time. I don't think a D6, even at max result, is gonna help.
It was a good try though. It was a good try. I tried to save him. You guys are on record. We have video proof. I tried to save him.
I mean, to be fair, you decided that he was going to just run at a cold walker.
He's a fighter. That's what fighters do. They run into battle and like.
He usually uses bow.
I mean, every battle so far.
I was gonna say, am I making that up? I could swear he's been using his bow in every fight.
To the point where I thought he was a ranger.
Yeah, I literally was under the assumption he was a ranger or a rogue at first.
Oh, oops.
Me too.
That's
Just
okay.
saying. We'll get him up after.
It is what it is now. Xin Mora.
Oof. Let's see. So where is the Cold Walker in relation to where I am right at this moment?
Right. So the Cold Walker is right here. He is about 5 feet above ground level at the moment on a set of stairs, engaged with Xin Umberwood, who he has just. Oh wait, shit! I forgot. He still has a move. Ah, fuck it. I forgot it. Which means he forgot it. Your turn. So yeah, he's just knocked Xin Umberwood unconscious.
Oh.
We've been forgetting to control the mummy as well. We'll do that next time. Next round on cassettes.
I will say I specifically did not forget.
Oh, well, I forgot.
I personally just don't like the mummy.
As a cleric, that makes sense.
But the cleric's opinion shouldn't have bled through.
Yeah. I mean, to a cleric, a mummy is an abomination of nature.
In some of them, it kind of depends on what type of cleric you are, I guess. But
and religious.
I'm a cleric of the Raven Queen.
Well, then in that case, it's like, oh, this is normal.
No, I think the Raven Queen. I forgot. Doesn't the Raven Queen hate undead? Or am I making that up? I could totally be making that up.
Yeah, she's against the transition. Anything that lingers in the transition between life and death or goes against it. When it's your time, and she will watch over your transition to the afterlife. She hates it when things cling on and successfully do so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, wait, if you were, then that would make perfect sense.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
She's like, can't stand that shit. I think she hates undead more than everything else.
Everything else.
But yeah, okay, so he is 5 feet away from me. Is that what I am hearing? The Cold Walker.
I believe he just said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. I did not hear him.
How dare you? The audacity.
I'm sorry.
Some people.
So let's see. I actually don't know how we're supposed to battle out of this bind, because that's an awful lot of damage for one monster to level in one hit.
Yeah, and now that I see Cosette's character sheet, I'm like, oh, I am the only healer.
Oh no, I knew that. Like,
I thought she just always chose not to do it.
no, B almost never chooses a healer. I think she played a paladin one time, and she specifically chose and this was in 4th edition. She like specifically chose the one that hit things and didn't heal anything.
Redemption Paladin.
She's much more about utility when it counts, utility or whatever can set something on fire.
Those two things. I mean,
Those two
that
things.
sounds pretty. Sounds about right.
Okay. So I guess the question here is.
All right, I have returned, ready to go. So what's the plan?
Okay. So
Next is
me.
Xin Mora. Did you go?
No, I did not.
All right, so go ahead
so,
and go.
To clarify, he is 5 feet away from me, the Cold Walker.
Yes.
So
there is a railing there. So he's got like 3/4 cover, so he's got a +5 to his AC.
Peculiar. Hello?
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Well, that's obnoxious.
It's getting cold.
Okay, well that changes my plan a little bit. Let me check something. But no, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So I am going to. Problem is, I haven't actually figured out what the fuck his AC is because nobody has hit him yet.
Yeah.
So I can't tell if that's a good investment or a bad investment of an action.
What are you?
Something wrong?
Hmm?
I'm trying to. Let's see, because Shin Umberwood is down, and I do not have means to get to him, and even if I did, I don't have a means to restore him to life. And I can't really focus on the Cold Walker because it's on a railing, and I have no idea what its AC is, or if I can actually breach its AC without getting like a 19.
Well, you got a D4 to add to any hit. Swing. See what happens.
I mean, that is true.
Gotta find out somewhere.
Okay. How easy would it be to get up onto the railing? Well, to get up to the platform where he is, or whatever.
Well, you could walk around and step on top of Shin Umberwood's. Well, he's not a corpse yet. His unconscious body.
2, 3, 4.
So you could. I would say that you could stand in that same space. But that space counts as difficult terrain when you move into it. Also, so this area here, because it's a set of stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like right here is ground level, And right here is 20 feet up. So right here is probably like halfway. So arm reach. If you wanted to climb up and get here, it would be your move and an action.
Okay, so
And also
and then
like a DC, right? You gotta
okay,
make a athletics or acrobatics.
so this thing, the ice demon or whatever that is also next to Ghost's body.
Yes.
Where is he in relation to me? I know he's 10 feet away horizontally, but where is he levitation wise?
He is also floating. Actually, I didn't move him, so he crashed to the ground. He's lying prone on the ground because I forgot to move him. So you could attack him with disadvantage. Or sorry, with advantage.
Oh, all right. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am going to punch the living shit out of that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. Let's see, that's a 22. I do have advantage though, so I guess I will punch again just in case.
Yeah, you could get a crit.
It was not, but either way. All right. So roll the thing. All right, that's 4 damage. Did it die?
From 4 damage?
Yes.
No.
All right. So, that being the case, I'm going to flurry of blows. Let's see. Do. So, and that'll be. I'm gonna punch it again and again. Let's see. So that is 1 blow. So that one is a 16.
So the 18 hits. Oh my god. Oh, that's right, because you have advantage. Yeah.
All right, and then
So you've got 18, 11, and one more.
let's see. No. The first one was the 22. The
Oh.
second one was the other hit that didn't
Okay.
count.
So
The next
16.
2 are the 16 and the 11. So the highest one would be 16. The third one is the third one is a 24, which is just shy of a crit. Do the 16 and 24 hit?
Yes.
I'm gonna do the thing then. Let's see. That's a 5. And that's another 5. It's taken 10 damage additionally.
Oh yeah. Stacking it on.
Is he dead yet?
So 10 damage.
Yes.
His name is not Dead Fred.
Gosh dang it.
You like uppercut him in the chin and elbow him in the sternum and roundhouse kick him in the back of the neck, and you can see fractures running along his ice body.
Nice. Alright, bastard.
Alright. Also, I just realized that I can put in a tag for making miniature stuff, since Chucklet is kind enough to video his making miniature stuff. That'll be cool. I'm sure there'll be people who would like to see that.
Definitely do that.
Alright, so next is Cosette and Mummy.
Oop.
Really?
No, it is not. Sorry, I was muted. No, it is not. It is instead Penumbra's turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
did Cosette go already?
Correct.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
You good?
Penumbra, you're up.
I'm gonna edge up to the mummy and then elbow it in the shoulder and say, "Watch this." And I'm gonna shoot another arrow at the imp in front of me.
All right, go on.
25.
Is that a crit? That's not a crit. Okay.
As a 19.
That's nearly a crit. 25 is a hit.
All right. It takes 7 piercing damage, or whatever counts as 7 damage.
Think the arrow sticks into its rib and fractures of the ice that its body is made out of fractures.
Did it die?
Nope.
Damn it.
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna use a free action to tell the mummy, okay, you finish it off.
Mummy is like, oh, but it's so far away.
Gaze at it.
Mummy can do dreadful glare though. Target one creature within 60 feet. It must make a DC Wisdom saving throw of 11, or
Is
be
that his turn?
frightened. And if it fails by 5 or more, it's paralyzed. So it's going to need to make a Wisdom saving throw then.
Is it his turn?
No, but I skipped his turn last time, so we can probably give him a turn now, unless you don't want to.
Oh, you can do that.
So we'll just do 20. He succeeded, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Also, I skipped both the Cold Light Walker and Xin Mora, and no, I did not. I did not do that.
No, you
I
did
not
not.
skip them.
Good.
I'm losing my mind. It's late. Okay, let's finish this battle. Cleric, you're up.
The cleric is going to strike at the almost dead boy with the spiritual weapon.
Which
Spiritual
one?
weapons. The almost dead one.
Oh, I see. The one in front of Xin Mora, or the one in front of Penumbra?
If I can, Xin Mora sounds great.
I think you were attacking the one in
Yeah,
front
I was attacking this one. With
Okay.
I don't have all that much movement, so 15 to hit that guy.
All right. 15 is a hit, and roll damage.
It's going to kill him anyways, but 10. 10 force damage.
That will do it.
I'll blow that boy up. It will use its 20 feet of movement from where it was right here to go 5, 10, 15, and 20 to be right here. I will also... Oh, can I use my movement to attempt to scale this right above me? Up these posts?
Yeah, it's 20 feet up. So I think your climbing speed is like half of your normal speed, right?
It is. So if 20 feet up, Jesus Christ, why does that go up 2? Oh my God.
Yeah, you'll definitely need to make a...
Then instead, I'm going to go 5, 10, at which point, how tall is it here, if this is a bit down?
Like 10 feet. You could probably
Alright, so
just jump
if
up,
I-
grab the lip, and pull yourself up. So that'll be
I
like
choose-
movement plus action, right?
well, that would just be the same as going up 20 feet of half my movement speed, wouldn't it? Because If I just climbed up this is just the movements. Not,
yeah, I think
not...
so. I think so. Movement plus action in both cases.
Okay, then I will not do that. I will step back. And that boss boy has been hit already, right?
No, I don't think
He has
anybody's
been
touched
hit.
him.
He is still alive though. But he has been
Okay.
damaged.
I will toll the dead. He is a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw of 15. Nine. That is a failure.
He takes 8 damage. 8 necrotic damage.
Eight necrotic. Interesting that an undead is not immune to necrotic damage. Like they're made of necrosis.
They most often aren't.
Weird. Very weird.
Yeah. Necrotic is in Penumbra's eyes. Necrotic is literally just entropy. So if
I mean, quite.
If an undead dissolves into nothing, that's death. So it's
almost,
the same thing.
It's almost like they should be vulnerable to it.
I mean, honestly, yeah. Like,
think about the
I guess
it
depends. I guess on what you're thinking of when you say necrotic. Like, necrosis is just the process of cells dying. So, in reality, it's kind of like a physical thing. But I guess it depends on how you look at it when put in the context of like a magical game. But
undead is just a lesser form of life. It's still it's more alive than a rock is.
yeah,
I've always
And
imagined necrotic damage as being like quick rot. Like
you've been thinking. Okay, so
like
kind of like
gangrene, but
necromancy,
fast.
like necromancy kind of
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Okay,
like
I get
a
what
flower,
you
like a
mean.
flower
Yeah.
wilting quickly sort of damage.
Yeah.
If you can erode a rock, you can erode a zombie.
Makes sense. Zombies erode. Okay, so next up is Sheen Umberwood, who is going to make a death save.
Oh, damn, fuck, drop the ball on that one, didn't I?
All right, well, he succeeded. He's got one success. Next is the Ice Mephits. So this one is going to use half of his movement to stand up from being prone. And we're going to see if his Frost Breath recharges. Does not. So he is going to attack the cleric with a claw.
He's coming down my level.
Well, he had fallen because I forgot to move him. I'm bad at running monsters, but I'm good at being honest. So he attacks. Yeah, he's at ground level now. He's a small creature, so you're like looking down at him. He claws at you with a 13. What's your AC?
That does not hit.
All right, and Penumbra. Oh no, sorry. He's not attacking you. My mistake. He's attacking Xin Mora. Xin Mora, what's your AC?
That is a 15.
Okay, so yeah, 13 is a miss on you, Penumbra. This Ice Mephit over here is going to fly forward and target you and
Oh, it's going to target me.
Again with a cone of cold.
Penumbra's is gonna drop her pants and moon it when it does so.
as one does.
As one does.
Yeah. So kind of like that. Oh, well, actually, it used this. I should see if it even can do that. Nope, it can't. That hasn't recharged yet. My mistake. So it's just gonna fly forward and attack you with a claw. Attack your mooning butt. And it misses because it rolled a 6. And one more. This one has not used its cone of cold yet, so it's going to fly around. I don't know if cone of cold can even hit you two from here. Actually, it sort of kind of can if we do it like this. We need to like do one of these jobbies. Does this make sense? Five, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. No, that doesn't make sense because it's 15 foot. Wait, does it?
And is this the one that was prone that had to use half its movement to stand up?
So, cleric, Joshua, and everybody else, what do you think? Does this make sense if I put this here?
It is 100% your choice. You're the DM.
It's 100% your choice.
Yeah, I mean, because
Is the cone on a snap? My only question is it on a snap to grid function, or is it wherever you freely place it?
So I'm putting it wherever I freely place it.
No, you're good. I believe early in the campaign we even talked about how these area effects and line of sight operate from as long as it's touching the square that it's originating from, anywhere in that square, and it touches any other square, it counts as.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we had settled on a while ago.
That's what I'm thinking, because it's not like the real world doesn't operate as a square, and as long as you can get half of the enemy's square, then I would count it as affecting. So if it was less than half, like if I put it here, then Xin Mora would not be affected, and you would also, and Cleric would not be affected because it's less than half.
Sounds very
But
fair.
if I put it directly on this corner, and you can start a spell from a corner, then it's more than half, clearly. So I think we're gonna go for it and say that you guys need to make a save.
What manner of save?
You need
Dexterity.
to make a dexterity save. Sorry, we're running late.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Natural 20.
Nice.
Don't even need the bless. Get out of here.
Oof.
Did you get a natural 1? You did.
That's a 5.
Natural 20 and a natural 1. Nice.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It does be like that sometimes. So, Cleric, you take half. Xin Mora, you take full.
He rolls a 2.
It's 5. So, Cleric takes 5. Xin Mora takes 2.
Other way around.
Yeah, the correct way. I'm dyslexic. I do that. All right. Do you guys want to keep playing, or do you want to pause in the middle of the battle and stop here because it is 11:30?
That is up to you guys. There's no bother to me.
Yeah, no bother to me either. I can do either way.
Colin?
Like, I do have to work in the morning, so it would be beneficial to approach. Plus, like, half of our players are not currently here.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
that's fair. I will save the initiative order and the just kind of everything where we are. And so the ice methods have gone. Well, this one has gone. This other one still needs to go. Okay, so let me take the last ice method's turn, and then we'll start on Cosette next week. So this one is just going. No, that one's already clawed. This one's already. So no, yeah, the ice methods are all done. So next we'll start with Cosette next week, and that's where we're going to end the show today. Thank you to the viewers. Let's see. Currently,
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, you
In
know
our
who you
time
are.
of strife.
it is a time of strife. Yeah, so it looks like totally today we have constantly had like one viewer-ish, but we've had like 27 people pop in and check us out, so...
Well, that's neat.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty good. For our first, like, actual stream, not bad. So, get a good sleep, guys. Thanks for playing, and I will see you next week. Until then, you've been contested. That's our catchphrase.
Oh.
Let's workshop that one. But but cool.
That's so funny. Ouch.
But good game, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night.
Everyone, have a good night.